you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. Why am I singing Milli Vanilli? Why, you're asking? Because I was accused of miming a video last week. Me! The dude accused me of miming a video. I am shocked and appalled, and I will not rest until my name is cleared from these false, trumped-up charges. What is up, you guys? Welcome to Will's Room for Food, the rantings of a chubby, I'm going to add that for a while. I'm going to just say chubby, over-caffeinated madman. So that's my new intro. Welcome to Will's Room for Food, the rantings of a chubby, look at these things, over-caffeinated madman. The goal is to not be chubby anymore. I've mentioned this before, I used to be a lean, mean, I was a finely tuned athlete, man. Well, I was just less fat. I was just less fat than I am now. I quit smoking like 6 years ago. And when I quit, I got to do something to keep me from wanting to smoke. I noticed when I was a smoker, if I did anything where I exerted myself and I was breathing heavy, I wouldn't want to smoke for like an hour after. What makes you breathe heavy? Running makes you breathe heavy. So I started running, doing quarter miles and half miles. I did this thing called the Couch to 5K program, and I was doing 3 miles. If you're trying to quit smoking, for all you smokers out there, if you want to quit, exercise, because it makes you not want to smoke it. Long story short is I started training for, 5Ks, 10Ks. I was doing, at one point, I was running 10, 11 miles once a week, right around there. Last summer, I developed some pretty painful ankle tendonitis, and I shut it down completely. I just never started again. I'm one of those weirdos that actually likes to run. If you've never done it, you won't understand. Tendonitis of any kind can be really, really painful, and this was really painful to me. Last week when I hopped on the scale and I was over 200 pounds for the first time in my life, but at one point I was, at the 168, 170 mark consistently. So that's a 30-pound gain, I'm not a tall guy by any means. I'm really short. So 200 pounds is a lot of weight on this frame. One of my guilty pleasures is the television show Naked and Afraid. Love that show. And like Sundays, they'll have Naked and Afraid marathons on. One of my favorite things to do is when I'm watching Naked and Afraid, I feel empathy. I feel empathy for them because they're hungry and they're not eating and they're naked. So I'll put clothes on and I'll eat. And I'll try to project my positive clothed, full stomach images onto the TV. So no more Naked and Afraid. I hopped on the treadmill last week. I was gonna walk like 3 miles. After a mile on it, it's just really boring, even if I'm watching TV. So I'm like, I'm just gonna try to run. So I ran like a quarter mile, right? And they shut it down and I walked a little bit more. I'm gonna try running a half mile, see how it goes. So I ran a half mile. Today, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do walk for a half mile, run for a half mile, walk for a half mile, run for a half mile. And I just did that for 3 miles a day. And hopefully I'm going to start to get the mileage back up and actually start running again and stop being such a fat piece of crap. Without getting overly political, apparently there's been a rash of knife attacks in the city of London for our frenzy across the Atlantic Ocean. And I literally thought this was a joke. I thought this was a parody account. The mayor of London posted this on his Twitter account.
No excuses. There is now a reason to carry a knife. Anyone who does will be caught and they will feel the full force of the law.
Yes, there's absolutely no reason to carry a knife. I don't ever carry a knife because I never have to, freaking cut things with it? You've got to be kidding me. There are probably some restrictions, like, well, the blade can't be over 6 inches long. Fine, the blade can't be over 6 inches long. What happens when some idiot takes a blade with a knife with a 4-inch blade and stabs the crap out of somebody? England, you're losing your testicles. It's time to take your country back. I'm sure like everybody in England right now is it can't stand this wanker. This is coffee. We don't drink tea. This is America. We drink coffee. Damn it. I literally have never met an Englishman I didn't like. Well, my grandfather was from, my My grandfather was from England. I have English blood in me. This is the same country that stood alone against the full might of the German army. No help from America. We came in later, like when the war was half over. No help from Russia. I mean, France was out of it. England, you literally, if you haven't seen Dunkirk, watch Dunkirk. You literally stood toe-to-toe with the most powerful army in the world, and you did this. You gave them the finger. You took everything those bastards had. And now your freaking mayor in the city of London is saying, well, there's no reason to carry a knife. Don't worry, England. They're not coming after your knives. And last but not least, what you've all tuned in for, the great miming controversy of 2018. Last Friday. I hop on, I'm kind of like, as the week is going by, I'm thinking about what cover am I going to do. And I got, like, at any one time, I have 6 songs in various stages of post-production. Mixing, or, you know, some are completely mixed and done. Some are halfway mixed, you know. Some I just started with the bass drum or whatever. So at any time, I have like 6 or 7 songs. I did this song that I uploaded by a guy called Butch Walker. You've heard his music. The guy's written a lot of songs for a lot of famous artists. Dude's a freaking genius. Check out his stuff. Anyway, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to upload this cover because it's a little obscure and it wasn't drumless. I'm kind of getting into that whole, well, I only wanted to use drumless tracks because everything about it's easier, mixing's easier, you don't have to play the part exactly, all that. Well, I started working on this tune. The tune itself has a real fat snare drum sound. So before I even recorded it, I tuned my snare drum really low, so it was really fat and slappy. I'm mixing the song. I'm like, gosh, this sounds pretty good. You can't. The drums are pretty much seamless. I mean, you could hear stuff here and there. It wasn't too bad. And actually, the performance itself, I completely blew the ending. But I know nobody. I know most people don't even watch videos to the end. Like, I look at my analytics. I know you guys aren't watching all my videos. You probably haven't even made it this far. This is the best part too. So, you know what? Screw you. Those of you still around, yeah, you guys are great. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to upload this video, and I got it sounding pretty good. So I go through my whole rigmarole. I set it for upload at 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And then when I get some time on Friday, I'll just post it up to Twitter, YouTube, various YouTube sites, Google+, all that. I'm a member of a YouTube group called YouTube Drummers. So I post the video up, and I get a response. I'm like, oh, cool. Somebody said something about my video. And it was this.
Take this nonsense out. It's not a cover. There's no sound from the drummer. Only the music track and this fruitcake air drumming and lip singing along. So you went ahead and composed a love fest about the songwriting as well. Dude, if you're going to post up a, quote, cover, you have to be able to play the drums. All I got in this video is a grown man playing along incorrectly to the song with 0 drum cover audio. Hashtag drum cover fail.
At first, well, the first thing I did was like, I'm going to show this guy. So I go and I immediately start making the video. I do a drumless track, like right away. Pull the music down, re-upload or re-render the track with just drums only, and go and throw those drums only on. Thank God I didn't do anything with the editing. So all I was able to do was just throw the drums in the same video footage and uploaded that, tagged him in the post. I'll show you, asshole. First I was pissed, and then I started thinking about it. This guy, my mix was so good that this guy couldn't hear the drums in the mix. So that means I blended. I did such a good job of blending my drums with the original drums on the track that the dude couldn't hear it. And then I'm like, this is great. I'm finally starting to get the hang of this whole mixing thing. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go check out this guy's channel, this Anthem, whatever his name is. I subscribe to his channel. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna make maybe I'll make some comments on his video. And because I figured the guy's probably just a crappy drummer, because that's normally what happens in these things. Is the guys that come and troll your post are usually shitty drummers. Lo and behold, the dude's a good drummer, so I can't say anything bad about his playing. But I will say something bad about his mixing. Oh my gosh, his videos sound atrocious. So that's probably part of the reason why he thought I guess I got the mixing chops. Yes, I do. I can't do it. I can't be that guy that trolls somebody's YouTube channel. I can't do it. Sometimes I want to be that guy. but I'm not. I'm going to turn the other cheek, even though I did call him a dick. He is a dick. But I'm going to turn the other cheek, and if he hasn't responded either because he knows he was wrong. He's gotta know he's wrong. So, whatever. Suck it. I'll see you guys next week.